Hey there, guys, it's me, Rock and tonight I just got back from Texas University, my trip to Texas University, and today I must say I got a lot of exercise because my feet has never ever felt this painful in so long, and today I want to do another tutorial on playing a hero. And today we're going to be learning how to play Slimz in the jungle. Now, Slimz, the presumed trustworthy. Slim's backstory. Fairness is the most important thing in any trade. Slims operated in the lands between the Castle of Inception and the Forest of Shadows. Like many traders, he had always believed in the business principle of fairness once conditions for a trade were met. Slims demonstrated his fairness by milking his business associates to dry. Under the guise of being a successful merchant, Slims ended up taking complete control of all transactions conducted in the borderlands and became the ruler of this gray realm. After war broke out, Slims recognized the business opportunity and persuaded the arms specialist Malm to build a council of alchemy in the borderlands. This council would serve as a continuous supply of weapons and equipment to wearing men, beasts, and or anything else that could pay the price. After all, Slims was a trader and neutral in the matter. Business boomed for Slims, and he accumulated an astounding fortune. Yet the scope of the war grew larger and larger. To protect his wealth and the flow of his business, Slims had to foresight to build a private army that comprised of wild beasts, men, and alchemy puppets. Unfortunately for Slims, it was Preta, the supreme commander of the Fallen, who was the first to go after his wealth. Slims fought tooth and nail and even enlisted the support of Omega, the awoken mech, for support. But he was unable to save the Council of Alchemy for its ultimate fate. His wealth, which took him many years to accumulate, was lost in a single night. Rest in peace. Hungry to regain his wealth and status, Slims returned to the Forest of Shadows and entered a new agreement with Telianis. Man, okay, I'm starting to see both Slims and Zoe being like connected to Telianis, the Queen of Spirits. So the agreement stated that the Queen would mobilize forces to retake the Castle of Alchemy, while Slims remained in Forest of Shadows and protected it in her absence. The debt you owe me will be repaid one day. So basically, Slims is basically a pimp with him throwing his pimp cane at everybody with his backpack of whatever is in there. And he basically took control of an entire land all by himself, and a bunch of trades too. Slims, our rabbit, took control of a land. Mark, know this, a rabbit. So, not just his lore, but in the game, Slims is easy to kill. I mean, like seriously, one of his spears, if they were to turn against him, then he'd most likely die immediately. But in a game, he can hop out. His passive is piercing. Every third normal attack from Slims gains a pierce effect where both the target and enemies behind them take take 130% of the normal physical damage, which is by far perfect. I use them in the jungle for a very good reason, because I can stun them and, actually and start a fight. So basically, Slimz is a fight starter. He'll snap them, like literally no scope those guys, like pew, and then they're stunned for like 1.5 seconds. And then Slimz can probably hop in, ult, and actually just hit them with a bunch of auto attacks, like 5 auto attacks, and then they're dead immediately, drop dead. But unless they've been building armor just for Slimz, then you're gonna have a harder time to actually, burst damage them. Cause like the attack speed on Slimz literally scales crazy. I mean, look at his base stats. Look at him. Look at him. Attack damage. Base attack damage. I really like. His ability power. I still use ability power runes to actually give him extra damage. Now, his offensive. Movement speed 360. That stuff increases crazy fast. His attack speed is 0%. So that stuff gets to when it gets to like 100%, it's out of this world. Critical chance 0. Critical damage, boy, that damage. If you can actually land your spear and stun them, you can ult them. You can ult, spear, jump, a few autos, and they immediately did like burst damage from your spear. But in return, his defense is very, very low. So you're going to depend on the hop in order to actually get yourself out of your situations. It's my suggestion. If you want to try main Slimz to try and climb the ladder, my suggestion is build up some resistance, build defense. Now, his first skill number 1, is Flying Spear. It's a physical. It deals physical damage. Plus 80, well, it deals 150 plus 86 every time it levels up. Some souls are Flying Spear, dealing a minimum of 150 physical damage and up to double the base damage, as well as stunning the target for up to 2.5 seconds. Effects based on distance the spear has traveled. Upon hitting an enemy, Slim's attack speed is increased by 25%. That is true. That's so true. His speed literally just has no end once you throw that spear. Like, it's like you're literally just throwing all the weight that's on your back, like, and then that you're like a assault rifle, like pew 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 pew, like pew 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 pew, like McCree's fan of hammer. Upon hitting an enemy, Slim's attack speed is increased by 25% 5 seconds, and if the hit enemy is an enemy hero, Slim's movement speed is also increased by 60%. So see, his movement speed is one of his key features of him being a good jungler, also a good fight starter. Cause you can signal your allies to let them know you want to start a team fight. Then you'll actually be able to like stun, ultimate, and then go charging in guns blazing with your team. Cause Slimz cannot take everything on his own. Cause he's not a tank. He's not. His role is he's mobility and initiator. He starts fights, not actually goes 1v9ing anyone. But yeah, the hit enemy is if the enemy is an enemy hero, Slim's movement speed is also increased by 60% for 1 second. So that's 1 second of 60% movement speed. That's 1 second of 5 seconds of 25 seconds of movement speed. So 60%, 25%, you have 85%. For like 1 second and like 6 seconds. Well, no wait, 5 seconds after. I mean, the scaling it on him is amazing. I don't use him that much because if I feel like I know I'm going to most likely either A, throw, B, get too fed that the match ends immediately and I don't have all my items, or well, I won't mind that happening because boy, that would be so easy climbing rank with Slimz. Boy, I'd make Slimz meta as jungle Slimz. Think about that, jungle Slims. Jungle Slims would be by far amazing. Now, Leap of Vitality. Its cooldown is a second. That stuff goes like 5 seconds, like in mid game and late game. Mid to late game, it's like 5 seconds, and it's very very helpful. You can get yourself out of your own mistakes. Slimz leaps to a specified location and increases his attack damage by 50% for 5 seconds. Like I said, his attack speed, his damage, literally, is basically like you're getting hit with an anvil that has spikes and that's on fire and that's toxic and poisonous. Boy, all that stuff. You can literally get hit by, if you get hit by one of his skills, you're dead immediately. Like, stun, dead. But anyway, Slimz leaps to a specified location and increases his attack damage by 50 for 5 seconds after he lands. So, boy, that's some damage in the end. And his ultimate, Savage Potion. He is a savage right now. And literally, if anyone were to really pick him up as a starting jungler, from my experience from using Slimz, it's a really good tilter on the enemy team. It really is, trust me. Because they literally think that, hey, they don't have a jungler. Slim took a smite. Easy win. No, it's not. Unless you know how to use Slim properly, and you know how to actually use his auto, you can actually, and use his passive, you can actually snowball the game itself, because Slim's movement speed has no roof, has no end to it. Slimz activates his primal instincts and enhances his normal attacks to deal additional physical damage equal to 4 points of the target's maximum health, up to 150 damage from monsters. So let me just go back. His normal attacks to deals additional physical damage equal to 4% of the target's maximum HP, up to 150 damage from monsters. I'm not gonna say that's broken or it should get nerfed. I'm saying no, but I'm saying that the percentage should like get oomph, like by like 2% or something, or 1. Anyway, his movement speed is also increased by 20%. That movement speed, you're gonna be like Sonic. I've seen it before. Like literally, I've like hopped once, then like a few seconds later, I'm at top lane ganking with both my with my stun, and then auto attack. Boom, I'm fed. Literally fed. After you before you get past 10 minutes. Before you get past 10 minutes, you're already super fed. His movement speed is also increased by 20% for 8 seconds. Each kill or assist extends the ability's effects by 3 seconds. See? Slimz is not broken. If he was broken, I wouldn't be playing him. Now listen, for those who actually believe Slimz is broken, he's not. 1 second. As I was saying, Slimz by far is, seriously, he is a good jungler. He's a good top laner. Well, he's actually a good ADC. And you want to know why I put him in the ADC role? put him in the ADC role, because if you were to go top lane, you'd have to deal with tanks. If you go to bot lane, you have to deal with two people. Now, if people actually know their roles with their heroes, and actually, realize that, hey, we have ADC, I'll take support, since no one's not gonna be ballsy enough to actually take the role. Now, I'm gonna show you the equipment that I use for Slimz. This is one that I actually thought of a long time ago, and I've seen some people who use Slimz a lot. Anyway, start out with Hunter's crossbow as usual, then transform it into Mr. Stabby to Soul Reaver, and Soul Reaver plus 35 attack speed. Focus on that attack speed. That attack speed will literally get you more crits. Plus the cooldown reduction, plus 10 life steal. The passive Hunter deals 30% extra damage to monsters and receives 30% more experience from killing monsters. Unique passive Wild increases attack damage by 3 for every monster killed. Stacks up. So my suggestion, farm hardcore jungle farm. Like, go to the enemy's jungle after you've cleaned out your jungle after like 3 minutes, and then once you actually cleaned out their jungle, spawned, go top lane, you can gank, and I will be honest, you won't be tanky, but you'll be like a glass cannon. Like, you'll literally just stun, auto attack, boom, you have your ultimate at like 2 minutes. I'm not kidding. I swear to God. Like, if you were to pick up Slimz, for people who are new, who are just now touching Arena of Valor, my suggestion, take Slimz in the jungle or ADC. Now, War Boots, 25% attack speed. Unique passive, movement speed plus 60. That attack speed, that movement speed, that stuff is something that Slimz uses very well. Speed kills. Everybody know that. Speed kills. Next is Clave's Sanctity. Now, plus 100 damage. Gift of the Swift. After dealing a critical hit, which will most likely be all of your auto attacks if you literally just build attack speed items at all costs. Like, boy, the amount of attack damage and items that help you really make your attack speed, like, it will make you like an actual gun, just make you like an automatic, like, go just reload, boy, you're literally going to be a god. Okay, next is Slick Sting. Plus 30% attack speed, plus 20% crit chance, plus 5% movement speed. It's good. Has a lot of stuff. Hurricane. Increased critical damage by 50%. Now, boy, I've had some juicy crit damage with Slimz a long time ago when I was just starting to play. I picked Slimz. I saw that he had Smite. I chose Smite, and I was like, ooh, I like this guy. He's good. Next is the Beast. Plus 100 attack damage, plus 25% life steal. Now, you can take the life steal route if you want to. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying you can. You have a choice. You can take many routes with Slimz. You can take attack damage. You can take crit chance. You can take like magic damage. You can take life steal plus crit, all that stuff. But I will be honest, Slimz is a glass cannon, and if you want to go with high risk, high reward, take it. By all means, take it. Now, Rank Breaker. Plus 100 attack damage, plus 10% cooldown speed. Unique passive, Windwalk, increases movement speed by 10% after exiting battle. So once you've done your job in your team fight, use your hop to get yourself out of there. You see, that's how I do it. But for me, I always stun, hop in, ult, hop in, boom, dead, and then I wait a few seconds for my hop to come back because the cooldown reduction literally takes like a chunk away from the original cooldown reduction. Now, the unique passive break increases armor pierce by 100 plus 10 per level. Boy, the armor penetration. Oh my god. If you guys hear the music in the background, just ignore it if you can. But I will be honest, it is absolutely broken. Guys, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. The smoke alarm activated. But okay, let's go into a let's go to a well let's go into a bot match. Hmm. Okay. Okay, about to say. Okay, we're taking Slims. We're going with this build. I'm using my AP. I'm using my magic. I use my ability power build, one I use for Zill and any other hero I pick, because it actually works well. I actually build attack damage plus ability power, so that's actually a good trade for like I also got armor penetration stuff, so that's a good trade. If you guys want to go with the like assassin's path, then my suggestion, you look up people who actually have better examples than what I have. But I'm showing you this gameplay of Slimz. So okay. For his build, and I didn't get smite, so this won't be one with smite, so sorry. So we're just gonna max out our enemy. His attack speed. Okay, guys, get a good look at this. Get a look at his stats. Sorry. Get a good look at his stats. Attack damage 514 plus 411, ability power plus 103, max HP 6,380 plus 6,299 plus 81, armor 357 plus 340. Excuse me. Like, I'm serious. You'll crit a lot. Like 1,004 crit. Boy, when you really think that, hey, Slims is horrible. He's basically Timo. No, not really. Not at all. Not completely. And see, his ultimate Willy increases his auto attacks. Like you crit for every hit. What's going on with that? Okay. Hey guys, I'm actually gonna be waiting for the fire thing to actually go off again. But seriously, you crit for a lot. Like seriously, I think you can actually, take this guy on 1v1. Okay, go look at his stats right now. Keep move. Okay, for Slimz, keep moving around the map with Slimz early in matches. Try to launch surprise attacks on enemy heroes by stunning them with flying spear. Later in matches, use savage potion before attacking enemies or entering team fights to inflict more damage on your target. So basically, let's go. Boy, that damage is insane. And plus his pierce is literally insane. Like, boy, 1,009. I thought it was 295 damage. Again, seriously, you can like proc his auto and just like boy, you can go on a killing spree. I have like 17. I have like 17 legendaries. But yeah, all that stuff. We can deal. But yeah, you can deal like woo. You can deal a lot of crit damage. You can deal more crit damage than Butterfly. Now, I'm going to play Slimz in a normal match. Now, the new hero, he's just a harasser, basically. You just released a harasser. Congratulations. You have not changed the game at all, Tencent. But I will give you guys props on this dude's look. I mean, look at him. He looks like that one. It looks like that one boss you see on Dark Souls, with his arm just dangling like that stuff. Whoa, that stuff sick crazy. Okay, let's make sure we have the right build. Okay, we do. I'm jungler. I crit more than you, Butterfly. Literally crit better. So get on my level. Literally, Slimz crits more than any other hero in Arena of Valor right now. And right now with the new hero Omen out, he cannot crit at all. Like literally cannot, because I've faced him. He can crit for a little bit. Butterfly can crit some. Actually, Butterfly can crit pretty well. But Slims, boy, his clear is clean, crisp clean. You can kite all you want with Slims. Like in this normal match, it's a tilter, like an actual tilter. Like Slims is basically Timo, but just with a good third hit, you're literally gonna be like feeling the stinging of his hits. Do these guys really think that I will literally just go back? They're gonna literally just proc his his third hit to actually be one that's powerful. Like seriously, this kid who my clearing is better than Butterflies. But seriously, you can put Slim in ADC if you want. I crit more. Seriously, I do crit more than you. I mean, seriously, boy, child, whoever you are, know this. Slim crits more than any other hero in Arena of Valor alone. Hmm. I'll be taking this red buff since you took my blue. This isn't really what Slimz is for. I mean, he is a ADC by heart, but the butterfly is horrible. I mean, the clearing. I mean, boy, I'm all getting crits off right now. Butterfly isn't even that strong anymore. That is how you deal with two junglers, one butterfly and one Slimz. No. Ay. I even did better than our own. Let's see, our overfed jungler. Our jungler did not get MVP. Our mid laner got MVP. So, aha! And we're back. I'm sorry. No, wait. I'm not. I just having some dinner. But let's try going to a ranked match. Hope for the best. That we can actually, get Slim Jungle. But seriously, if you can roam early in the game, you're a shoo-in to win. Huzzah! We're a gang. Slim Jungle. This Slim right here looks kind of cool. Okay, Professor Butterfly from China. I think Japan or something. Hmm. Yeah. And these two new heroes are so annoying that it's literally cancerous. Wait, I don't know who got that kill. Forget about it. Let's go after this guy. Woo! Woo! Baby, we popping off. We pop. We got your buffs. Eat it. I'm not even critting. Oof. I'm alive. Eat my dust. Man, this butterfly. Shut down. Ooh, I'm critting. I'm starting to crit more. Woof! A struggle. Woof! The crit. Okay, I need some heals. Well, I barely did anything. All I did was just do some good ganks, do some kill steals, and all that stuff. Urine got MVP. We got a star on our shield, above our shield. "13 seconds. Al Valheim controlled them. GG. GG. Sorry, I give that a 10 out of 10. Well, I'm going to end the video on that and just say, have fun, guys. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.